Hello, bestie. It's SuCoco, your divine oracle, and I'm gonna be doing a just general reading. I'm just gonna be channeling what I'm channeling. We're gonna be seeing what we are seeing. We're just, gonna take it as it is and see what comes of it and see whatever it is God, divine, the universe, spirit, whatever resonates with you has to say. What's coming forward? What is it you need to know and what is it you need to hear? What's that? Like, I'm here to spread my light with everybody. So we're getting the Nine of Wands. So you're entering a phase right now. The energy, universal medicine, elevation of the soul, revelation of mysteries. So right now we're getting the angel's protection. I love my deck of this is my angel tarot deck, and I'm just calling down an angel just to kind of like lay down the groundwork and like I'm not saying like offer divine protection, but just kind of like maybe that is what's happening here. Divine protection. Divine protection. So, you're right now in a place of, like, you have a lot going on. There's a lot on your plate right now. And the overarching message that God, Spirit, Divine wants you to kind of pay attention and to focus on is one of, like, you need to, like, hold on, like, for those of the collective who like resonating with like music, like the "Hold On" by Justin Bieber, that song's really been coming to me like a lot. Like really pay attention to the lyrics and the words and everything that's going on there, because for some of you like listen to it and see how that resonates for you, if that has some sort of like an emotional connection. If it does, and understand that that message was channeled for you. But really, sorry, there's a lot. It's happening very fast. There's lots of things going on. I can't even spell correctly. So, I have my little notebook here and my cute little Hello Kitty, as always. Because I'm just trying to like make sure whatever these points are, I'm hitting them without getting lost and off topic. Just 'cause I'm channeling so much energy and so much is like coming through that I'm just like, I don't want to lose whatever my point was. But you're in a place right now where there's just so much going on. It's hard to stay on track. That just might be my energy that you're feeling, but I'm really connecting with, there's so much going on. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard to come to a cohesive thought. It's like there's just like so many things. You're juggling so many plates. You are like spinning plates. What it is so easy to get caught on different tangents because it's like the way I resonate with this energy is like back when I was in college a long time ago. It is like we're entering winter. It's that season of like it's finals before winter vacation. That's what we call it up here in Canada. Before Christmas break. That's what we used to call it when I was in elementary school. We don't call it that anymore. Winter vacation. And it's so much going on. You have so many finals and tests and people want to hang out, and there's just like family events and gatherings. There's just like literally so much on your plate right now that you are struggling to juggle with, that it's like your attention is being called so everywhere. And so what is it about that energy that we need to pay attention to? I'm just going to put this right here because I want to be channeling and pulling for that, because it's like, okay, great, we know you're at a place right now where it's just okay, where things are happening very quickly. News is coming fast for you, and it is like very, very fiery, and almost as if like you're struggling to keep your position of like there's just so much. I'm not saying there's like any like antagonistic force coming through. Like there, for the majority of my collective, it's not like there's somebody out there who's just trying to like mess up your life, but it is just okay. It is just like there's just a lot to balance and to juggle. And so where this is coming from for my babies, for my besties, that this is going to resonate from, it's this expectation to be perfect. Or it's like with family gatherings around the corner we just had American Thanksgiving. We're going into Christmas season and everything that surrounds that. it's a lot to juggle. There's a lot of judgment. It's like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what? Sorry, I said that like I would say that to my dog. Like, how are you doing? I caught myself. A lot of talking down with me bringing up the dog thing. A lot of talking down. It's not playful. I'm always playful with my dog, but like, um, there's a lot of judgment, and this could be coming from family. I'm getting this energy of like, trying to have the perfect family, or trying to look like you have it all, or like keep everything upstanding. And there is a struggle to keep the balance. There is a struggle, and it might actually be coming from you trying to like hold on so tightly, like you're struggling to keep it all together, but it's like it's coming from a place of you like that is a little bit performative. I do want to have some more clarity on that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is coming from a place of you, and I'm not saying this negatively. I'm not saying this to like call you out or like anything of that nature, but there is a level of it that's performative because it's your ego. It's not your intuition that's like, okay, I have a perfect family. That is the ego trying to be like, look at my beautiful social media, like rather than, you being present and really kind of like involved in where you are right now. It's almost as if like, okay, we're going to have like this year has been tough. So we're going to have the perfect Christmas, and we're going to have the perfect da 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 da. For those of you who watch Christmas specials, my favorite Christmas special is, like Arthur the Aardvark that's on like PBS. My favorite is the Christmas special, and there's a little short within that where it's like Buster, who's Arthur's best friend, he's a rabbit. His dad's a pilot, and his parents are divorced, and so his mom always tries to make Christmas like special because she's afraid he's not gonna have a good Christmas because his dad's not there, and everyone else in the town, they have like two-parent families, and it's like she wants it to be perfect for her son. And Buster hates it because there's so much expectation, because it's like his mom will make pancakes in the morning, and it like the whole week leading up to Christmas, she wakes up thinking it's Christmas, and is like, oh, like, wake up, it's Christmas, and does the whole thing, and he has to remind his mom, it's not Christmas, it's like 4 days. And she's like, oh, darn it. And then it's like, she has the whole day planned out, and it's also Buster doesn't like. And it's like, oh, we're gonna have the perfect Christmas because we're gonna watch this movie, and it was such a good thing, and this is what people do on a happy Christmas, right? So your stress and your juggling is coming from you really trying to like force a happy narrative, trying to do it for ego's sake, because it's almost like I'm seeing almost like a mother-in-law or like a parent of being like, oh, like for those of you who are in the position of being in college, it's almost as if like, oh, your cousin, like, you know what I mean, when your mom or dad, or like if you have parents like this that are like, oh, well, your cousin got into medical school and what are you doing? And I'm like, I bought Pokemon cards and I'm reading tarot cards right now. Like, like, okay. Like, I'm great for them, but honey, you do not want to see me as a doctor. We're going to have a dead patient on the table. That's not my calling. But it's kind of like that same energy where it's like a younger me would have been really triggered by it versus where I am now, and like being able to really just, understand who I am and what it is I'm here to do, and like my honoring my inner child and honoring what it is I meant to do, and like being playful in my life where you have no room for play right now. And I think that might be the message you're kind of like getting right now of like, okay, yeah, okay, sorry. I just pulled a lot of cards because I'm just trying to like pull it all in. So I should have wrote that down because I kind of lost my train of thought. But like, you're really struggling right now to kind of please everybody, and there's a lot of like polarizing, polar opposite forces that are just kind of like, oh, what is it you want? And it is to your own detriment and to your own destruction. And this is a warning of like, okay, you can want the perfect Christmas, but at the same time, it might also be like, take a consensus. Like, what is it the people you love actually want? You might want it to be appearance of like, like there's a storm going and you're like hosting the dinner and blah, blah. But it's like, if it's to your detriment, if you're putting yourself into debt and you get all these beautiful gifts from people and they don't even say thank you, honey, it is time to take a step back and take stock of your life and like be like, okay, I need to like not be doing that anymore. this is really, really the crux of this message that I'm getting here is this is a real warning, and I'm trying to be serious, not like my regular goofy self, because this could be a very, very big tower moment for some of you, and this is a warning to let you know you can prevent it. But you really need to take a step back and stop trying to live for everybody else. I'm not going to be screaming this from a mountain. Stop trying to appease people who do not care about you like that. There's a level, like, I mean, you could want like a perfect, like, you know what I mean? Like, we all want the perfect family, or like whatever it is, like these relationships. It could, like, one that's really coming to me right now is this energy of like the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law that don't get along, and like they're both, I'm not saying one is right and wrong, it's like they both have an expectation of what they want the relationship to be, but they're not able to meet in the middle or even communicate, and it's like both end up getting hurt because of it, where it's like the mother-in-law wants to be closer with the daughter-in-law, but there's just something that they just cannot agree on, or they're just very intrinsically different people, and then the daughter-in-law wants to be closer to the mother-in-law, but again, it's just like there's something that's being lost in the communication, and it's like it's happening because of a miscommunication where each one is projecting of how they want the other person to be. Like, I want the mother-in-law, like, I want you to be my perfect daughter-in-law, and that means doing this, checking this checklist off, and then the daughter-in-law, like, I want you to be my perfect mother-in-law and do these things on the checklist. And they meet and they're like, you're not doing what I want my perfect, to be. So we're clashing. And it's like, rather than meeting and seeing each other where you are and accepting it, it's like, I want to project what I want you to be. I want to project this perfect relationship that doesn't exist. So that is kind of the core of it, of you really need to stop charging in for a physical delusion. Like, stop charging in for like, just because it's like on the cover of like Martha Stewart magazine, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm really channeling here is like, like the perfect Instagram feed of like, okay, stay with me here because this is gonna be we going for a wild ride. It's like, like how there's like those like family YouTube channels or those family Instagram accounts, and it's like on the surface, oh, what a beautiful family, and then when the kids get older, they're like, my childhood was terrible, my parents would force us to do this, and like they never gave us food, and blah blah blah, and you're like, oh my god, what a terrible childhood, it was all for clout or whatever, right? You're seeing under the surface. It's like, you want the perfect, like, do you want a beautiful Instagram feed, or do you legitimately want like a happy holiday, right? Like, you know how people are right now really obsessed with Tommy Hilfiger, or like, who is it, Ralph Lauren, and it's not Ralph Lauren, he's American. I mean, say it however you want, I'm not going to. Ralph Lauren Christmas, honey, that ain't it. For those of you doing it, great, good for you. But it's like, like, okay, we're trying to capture this nostalgia and this look and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's not going to make your Christmas more magical. Like, the best Christmases I had were the ones where I was like broke and we just had a good time, and like it was about family and coming together and like just doing stuff together. You don't have to be spending all this money to make it like a great Christmas. It's like, I look back on it now and it's like the years where I've just been like so financially blessed and I could buy whatever I wanted. Those weren't like magical Christmases for me, and even for my family, they were like, okay, great, thanks. But the ones that have been magic are the ones where we're like doing stuff and we have the free time. We can bake cookies or go to like a Christmas market or just like do things as a family that are fun and like playful without it being all about like this big expectation of like, we're gonna have a big Christmas, and it just like falls apart. And it just never felt magical. And I'm sorry I'm like going back to Christmas all the time. I'm just like, it is like, we're on the cusp of it. It's going to be December. This video is probably going to be posted in December. I've been literally listening to Christmas music since like November 1st. Like, literally, Halloween ended and my Christmas tree was up. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people. I love it. I love it. But staying on track. What you're really needing to know right now is this warning of knowing the fact that you have options and kind of like taking a big step back from the expectation and trying to appease others and just kind of like accept things for what they are, because the only one true path forward is for you to kind of like embrace what it is, to see things for what they are, embrace things for what they are, and be at peace with it. I'm not saying you have to like accept like abuse or like a terrible circumstance or whatever. If you're in a situation like that, baby, you got to take care of yourself. You got to get out of there. But in a situation where it is more superficial and it's more so these expectations you're putting on yourself of like, I got to be the perfect son or daughter. I got to be the perfect wife or husband. I got to be the perfect da 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 da. Insert it here. It has gone on for too long, and your inner child, your inner voice, your inner intuition is literally saying, baby, sorry, I gotta take a sip. And this is a hard truth to kind of face. And that's why, because I like my throat got really dry all of a sudden. It's a difficult thing to say. It's a difficult thing to admit. And it's like, if you've been going for so long, you're like, everything is fine. I can keep doing it forever. But it's like, there's a part of you deep down that knows, if I keep doing this, everything's going to fall apart. I am at my wit's end. I am burnt out. I just got to get close. Sorry. I am at the point right now where it's like I'm about to break. I'm about to break down. And I'm coming to you. Let me just get in the right mindset. I'm coming to you with like love and light. And like, if I could hug you, honey, I'd be like holding your hand right now. We have a good cuddle. Bestie, like really, right now, I'm a hugger, so we'd be hugging. It's a time right now, you just need to like take a minute and take a step back and like breathe, okay? Like, you might allow yourself, you might need to have a good cry about this. I'm a big believer in having a good cry. I cry all the time. It feels good. It's good for your soul. But, you know, like, you got to do what's right for you. This could be sitting down and journaling, or even just like talking to a trusted confidant. You know, like being able to like face the truth right now, because you're feeling the simmer, the murmur. And sorry if it's not, because I'm for the collective. You, depending on where you are, it starts always. This starts as a little whisper. Then it's a voice saying, like, I can't take it anymore, like a whisper. And then it's like a little bit more. And then it's a yell. And then it's a brick. And then the whole wall comes crumbling down. And that's your life coming crumbling down on you, because it's like you just couldn't do it anymore. Or things were just so wrong. And it's like, people have this tower moment. And this is a major, major, major thing where it's just like, when you just ignore your body, you ignore the signs. It's like people have like full, like, collapse. You know, like, physical exhaustion, and that disease comes from a dis-ease in your body. Pardon me. So it's a very like serious point I want to make to you, a very serious issue I want you to address, like seriously. Sorry. I'm sorry. My energy is always very playful, and like I always say, like I've cornered the market on stupid, so like I always just am dumb, and like that's my favorite thing about me. But you're gonna be entering a phase in your life where you really need to like take a deep look at like who you are and what you want, and like lay down your ego. It's easy for us to be like, I want to be rich and famous because then everybody will see I'm rich and famous. And it's like, that is the wrong way to do it. It's like, I want to be rich and famous because I don't know. I don't know a good reason to be rich and famous. Like, my whole thing, I'll speak for myself because I know myself the best. It's like, I've come to the realization where it's like, I've always had a bright light. I've always had such an easy time connecting with like literally with strangers. Like I remember I would go to like my college and I'd be like, oh yeah, I was on the SkyTrain, which is what we call it in like the Greater Vancouver area. That's like public transit. Every single day I'd go on the SkyTrain and literally like strangers would talk to me. We'd have whole conversations. I would have like conversations with strangers and they would tell me their whole life story. And like literally what I'm doing now, I'm like able to like channel and like listen into like little things. I'm like, and like it just, and I never knew why. I'm like, I just want to be an artist and blah, blah, blah. Not knowing that like my life, like my purpose is to share my light and like bring that to the world and allow that to like light other people and allow that to like light up the whole world. Like I know that's my life's purpose. For you, you got to take a minute to take a step back and be like, what is it that you were called here for and you were called here to do? And it was not to slave away to live up to everybody else's expectation. It's a time for you right now to like honor yourself. And it's like, these are baby steps. I'm not saying you got to have it all figured out right now. Not at all. My cards are a little bit of a mess. There's a lot of energy and there's a lot of big things going on right now because this is a season and it's going fast. I'm talking fast. Sorry. Sorry, babe. Sorry, bestie. It's just a lot is going on right now. And it's like, yeah, you want to get it all figured out. And like, but it's like, what's going to be the sacrifice? And I know it's like, okay, I know you, babe. And you're going to want to figure it out. And then also at the same time, still be this person you've been upholding this whole time. You cannot add any more to your plate. You're so like running on fumes. The burnout is coming, honey. Honey, like this is a sign for you to take a step back. If you're cooking, you know, like I just see somebody cooking Thanksgiving dinner and it's like, sorry, it's time for you to tell everyone like, sorry, I can't host Thanksgiving. I can't cook dinner. I just can't do it this year. And just watch what happens. Some people will be upset. Some people will understand. But like the people who get you, the people who love you and care for you, they're going to be like, you know what? You do have a lot on your plate. I totally understand. Let us take care of you. And you've been holding it together for so many people that you don't know what it's like to have it taken care of you. And it's like you do and you give so like without expectation. What's the word? Like you never are expecting anyone to like you're not expecting payment. You give unconditionally. Where it's like I do this because I love you. I do this because you know like I love you. That's all I need to say. You give so freely and so without expectation, and then when it's like the tables are turned, you feel so undeserving because you're like, oh, but like I haven't offered you anything. You feel you are worthy of love because you give it, but it's like you are just worthy of love as it is. You, as you are so just worthy of love and worthy of admiration and respect of because of who you are just as a person. So let's like I know that's like a hard I can't it's not just me saying it, oh my god, I receive it and I get it now and I'm gonna receive love. I know it's hard. It takes a long time for that. But allow yourself to take the baby steps to walk there. To walk yourself to where you need to be when it comes to that. Allow yourself to receive. And it could be little by little by little. But you need to start taking things off of your to-do list, taking things off your plate, and kind of like testing the waters. If somebody reacts negatively, don't take it personally. Just be like, okay, they got a lot going on too. And they can't take on more as well. Like everybody's going through their own stuff, but at the same time, you have people in your life. I'm really, really pulling from like ancestral, familial energy, from love. Like there are people in your life, and you might not even know them, who are willing to help you, who are wanting to help you. There are a lot of people, and it's like I'm literally just seeing you, but they're in shadow. So they could be people who have passed on, people in your life currently, or people you haven't even met yet that are going to be so enthralled by your energy and by who you are. And they're going to see this light about you like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like in and out. Because we all know, baby, my Starlight Collective, we're all gorgeous. We all dolls here. They're going to be seeing that radiant inner beauty that you carry in you. And a lot more people see it than you realize. And a lot more people are willing to help than you realize. So it's kind of like you will never know unless you ask. So allow yourself to, give yourself that time off. Give yourself, a little bit of grace. Because other people are going to as well. It's like, people in your life can see how much you're carrying. Honey, I can see how much you're carrying, and I'm speaking through you digitally, and I'm like, I'm gonna get to you. Digitally. Sorry. I've cornered the market on stupid. That's me. It is coming from a place of just like, you just gotta take a step back and start to have fun with it. Like, do little things for yourself that allow you to play, that allow you to kind of like get back in touch with your inner child. I know somebody left a comment a couple videos ago about how they looked at their star chart and that was able to help them get back with their inner child. That might actually be something good for you, to look at your birth chart to see what the alignment of the stars when you were born, how it correlates to who you are as a person. Because it's like, one thing I know is when you are in service to the world, to others, your family, for so long, your loved ones, you forget what you need because you're so busy trying to regulate everybody else that you're like, I don't even know what I want. And that is a real thing that just happens. So any way you can kind of reconnect with yourself. It's like, it's one thing to be like, okay, I'm gonna take everything off my plate and I'm gonna take a minute and like take a time out for myself. And then I just see you just sitting there like, hey, what now? Like that John Travolta gif of him from like he's like, what's going on? Like okay, what do I do now? I got time, but what do I do now? It's taking time for you to reconnect with your inner child. So it could be doing a star reading or your natal chart reading, getting into numerology. It could be getting into more of your spiritual practice, or it even could be allowing yourself to play. I personally am somebody, I love to draw and paint, and my favorite ways to do that is when I don't even have like a project. I'm literally like finger painting or just doing something with the art that's like just weird, and it's like, okay, well, I've got an hour of time and I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. It's that, whatever it is that allows your inner child to play, whatever that means for you. But yeah, so let this speak as a warning. Let this speak as a call for you to take a step back, to take a step and recalibrate what it is you want, who you even are, where you are on this journey. Because there's just a lot of things happening right now. There's a lot of things coming your way, but I think you need calm, you need peace, you need a little bit of silence. And that's the best way for you to move forward. With that being said, love you, bestie. I am wishing for the best for you. Leave comments. I love talking to you. All of my collective. I love hearing from you guys. I love talking to you. I kind of want to start doing like one-on-one readings, or even, pardon me, like maybe like a live. Maybe I'll do a live soon where I can actually like really connect with one person. Because honestly, I'm like, I love you guys. And I'm really starting to say bestie because somebody said, you're my bestie now. I'm like, yes, we've been besties in spirit. So besties, all of my collective, we are besties. I really want you to know I love you. Take care of yourself. Drink your water. You know, just like take a minute. Relax. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you. Until next time. Bye, guys.